Hello, namaste, welcome to the class. Nice to see you here. So first, find yourself in your mat. Make yourself comfort space. Extend your legs. And just do any movement which feels good. And then finally, come with extend legs. Take your arms up and grab your elbows. Stay here and breathe. Open your chest and gently bend to the right and then come back and then bend to the left and come back into the middle. And as you exhale, forward fold just a little bit. Inhale, come back. And next exhale, bow down again towards your legs. Still holding your elbows. With the next inhale, come up and release the hands. Bring them back, fingers pointing towards to your body. Step your feet so that your knees pointing up to the ceiling. Inhale, nice and long, and as you exhale, bring your knees to the right and to the left, just a few times, activating the body, still finding ourselves in the body, and really enjoying. And then open the feet just a little bit more and grab your ankles. Connect deeper with your breath. And then walk your feet towards each other. Inhale, elongate the spine. And as you exhale, gently forward fold. Elbows on your knees, softly pressing to the ground. Inhale, come straight back and twist to the right. Nice long spine and open chest, gazing over your right shoulder. With next inhale, over the middle, twist to the other side. Inhale, come to the middle and place your feet on the ground in front of you, knees on the ground, hands on the knees. And then take these hands up over your head and cactus your arms. So we have bent elbows 90 degrees, spread your fingers wide. And with the next exhale, bring those elbows to your waist. Inhale back to the middle. And keep it going in this movement. Elbows to the waist and then back to the middle line. Just a few times. And then stay in the middle, and the next movement go up so that the palms cross over your head. Again, a few times. And finally, place your hands onto your knees. Bring your head back with inhale, and with next exhale, roll your spine really round. Bring your chin to your chest. And inhale, lengthen. Forward fold. So it doesn't have to be the forehead on the ground. It can be, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. Just forward fold in your own range of movement. With next inhale, gently come up and find your way to table pose. So place your hands correctly, tap your toes, and let's do some rounds, cat cow. So inhale, arching the back. Exhale, rounding the spine. In your own pace, move gently with ease, feeling your body awakening. And come to the neutral table pose. And let's move this wrist a little bit. Just left, right, back and forth, and then make it to the circles. Little circles, warming up the wrist. And then turn the fingers pointing outwards. And let's do the same here. So right and left, back and forth, and then bring it to the circles. And then we will point the fingers towards to our body. And then gently move the hips towards to the heels. This can be intense, so take care and keep the elbows straight. Try to keep the elbows straight. Watch yourself. Don't overextend. As you inhale, come sitting on your heels and shake your arms, shake your hands. Release the tension. And then interlace the fingers in front of you. And let's make some circles, extending the arms up to the sky and then rolling it back towards the body. And as you come back, increase the pace. So do it faster and also faster coming back. One more time. And back, and then flip the hands, palms facing up, gaze up. Make yourself long and then bend to the one side and then bend to the other side. As you exhale, release the hands and bring them back onto the mat. We continue with the wrists, fingers pointing towards each other. Again, we go left and right, forward, backward, and then connecting to the circles. And then flip the hands so that the palms facing up. Well, this can be quite intense, so take care, right? And also here we want to keep the elbows quite straight. Maybe pushing the hips a little bit towards the hips, which is really intense. Okay, let's bring the hands back onto the ground. And then we're just lifting the palms, staying with the fingers onto the ground. Just a few times. Nice. Coming back to the heels, sitting straight torso and shaking those hands. Shake everything away. And then come to the squat. So shift your way back to the squat and extend our arms. And we try to sit on our bums, right? And extend the legs, finding the boat pose Navasana. You can also modify, you can place the hands on the ground or bend the knees. But for the next movement, we want to place the feet on the ground and we want to come up with our bums, right? So you can use the hands if you want, or you can just try to do it without hands. When you are up, coming to the knees and then trying to bring the heels just for a moment, for one breath, to the hips. And then on the same way back to to the squat, to Navasana, from Navasana to the squat, from squat to the knees, and then heels to hips. Repeat this movement a few times. Take your time, and no problem if you have to use the hands. Every time learning new movements takes some dedication and some fails. So finally, coming back to table pose. Extend the right hand and the left leg. And as you exhale, bring elbow and knee together. So let's do it in a quite fast pace, a few times. Extend, gaze forward. And as you bring elbows and knee together, gaze down. Continue. And then switch the sides. Left hand, left arm, right knee. Inhale straight. And then exhale, elbow to knee. So I did 10 on both sides, but it doesn't matter if you do also less. And with the next inhale, lift your knees up and find your way to downward facing dog. Nice. Breathe nice. Long, deep breaths through the nose. If you need, you can put those heels away from the ground and bend the knees more so you find a nice long spine, right? Exhale, bring the knees to the ground. And with the next inhale, lift them up just a little bit, 5 to 10 centimeters. Okay, we stay here, hold, and bring the knees down with exhale. Next inhale, again, knees up and hold. Hold here, stay strong. And exhale, bring the knees down. Inhale, arch the spine. Exhale, come to neutral pose. Next inhale, lifting up the knees. One more time. And hold. Hold it here. And then finally, the next inhale. Extend the legs. Push your hips back. Find a way to downward facing dog. So make the step a little bit longer if you need, because we want to go to plank. Inhale, and with exhale, take it back to downward facing. Also here we repeat a few times this movement. And exhale, downward facing. Plank and downward facing. And then stay here just for a moment. With the next inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale, round the spine, bring the knee towards to the forehead. Okay, we go quite fast. Inhale, up. Exhale, towards to the knee. Again, I do quite fast pace because we want to increase the strength. Strong addition today. Work on it. And then step your right leg in front of you in between the hands. Left heel is still up. And find your way to high lunge. Extend the arms. And as you exhale, bring the left arm forward and the right arm back. Gaze back. Inhale, extend those arms towards the sky. Exhale on the ground and step the leg back to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg up. Exhale, knee to forehead. Inhale up, exhale to forehead. Continue. Move it. Feel it. And then step the left feet in between the hands. Find yourself in high lunge. Right heel is up. And then right hands come forward. Left arm comes back. Gaze back. Find your breath. Inhale, hands goes up. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. And again, make it a little bit longer, the step if needed. And then shift forward to plank. So we will hold it here a little bit. And with the next exhale, coming back to downward facing. Inhale, right leg goes up. Exhale to forehead. Inhale up. Exhale to your arm, to the right one. Inhale up and exhale to the left. It can be a elbow, shoulder, or the forearm, right? So we keep on doing this movement 3 times on each side. On shoulder, inhale straight. Other shoulder, inhale straight. And then find your way to downward facing dog. Inhale, left leg goes up. Exhale to your forehead. Inhale up. Exhale to your left shoulder. Inhale up. Exhale to your right shoulder. And so on. A few times. Oops, the last one I forgot to go to the forehead. So I have to do it at the end. Breathe, forehead. And downward facing dog. Inhale, knees to the ground. Nice open chest. And as you exhale, sit to the Malasana to child pose. Release the hands next to your feet. With inhale, sitting on your heels, place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Feel your breath. Love yourself. And again, release some tension from the wrists. I do circling, but you can do whatever you want. You can do shaking. And then finding the way back to table pose. And from here to downward facing dog. So gently walk the hands towards the feet for standing forward fold. Release the head and the neck. And also I'm releasing here my hands, but you can keep them however you want. Knees are bent. Just enjoying this forward fold. And if you want, you can even interlace the finger behind your back and find a little bit deeper opening for these shoulders. A little bit deeper into forward fold, maybe extending the legs just as far as feels good for you. And then release the hands towards the ground again and walk them back or back in the front of your mat so that you find yourself in a plank posture. So make it nice. Don't bring your butt to the ground or up to the sky. You want to be really nice, straight line, pulling the belly button towards your spine, right? Hold it here. And then let's go to the side plank. So we go to the right side. You can place the feet above, or you can even bend it and then extend the arm to the sky. Gaze up if possible. And hold. And then release. Let's go to the left side. So we go to the left feet, and the right one can be in front, also bent or stuck over. And then the right arms go up. And again, if possible, gazing up. Exhale, come back. Table pose. Inhale, arching. Exhale, Malasana child pose. Your favorite child pose, with the hands wherever you like to have them. And then gently finding the way back to table pose, turning the right foot back, left leg goes straight. We find the gate posture, and then extend the leg and the arm. Inhale, nice and long. Exhale, elbow to knee. Again, quite fast. We try to touch elbow and knee. I'm doing 10 times, but I'm not counting, so just keep on doing. And then extend and bring the leg down and arm up. And if you want, you can add a little nice kind of a back bend and grab your feet back, gazing back. And then release. Come back to table pose. And turn the left leg left. Right leg is extend. And then the leg comes up, the hand comes up, straight line. Inhale, and as you exhale, elbow to the knee. Work with your breath. And then bring the leg down. Or if you want, this is optional. You can grab your feet and add a little opening of the chest. And then release. Table pose. Sitting on your heels with next inhale. Again, releasing this tension from the wrist. In your way, shake it or roll it. Circle. And then grab your elbows behind your head. Pulling a little bit back and the chest and pushing forward. Enjoying this juicy. I like it. And then release the hands, coming back to table pose. And inhale, lift up the knees, coming to downward facing dog. Next inhale, we walk the feet towards the hands. And exhale, forward fold. Release the head and the hands. Again, bent knees are a good option. Remain the nice long spine from next inhale, lift a little bit up, like almost a halfway. And then come to Utkatasana chair pose. So the knees are bent, arms are extended towards to the sky, nice long spine. And hold it here. And well, then we go a little bit deeper. So we are sitting even on a deeper chair. Yes, and hold it here. With next inhale, come forward, forward fold. Exhale. Next, inhale halfway. Bring the hands in front of your heart. Namaste. So now we will bring all the weight on the right leg and extend the left leg for the warrior 3, Virabatrasana 3. And here you can also extend the arms and hold it. Strong leg, strong line. The next inhale. Lift up the torso and bring the leg forwards. We stay here. Breathe. And exhale. Gently release and come forward. Halfway. Inhaling here. Exhale. Forward fold. And again. Halfway, bring the hands in front of your heart, extend the right leg, all weight on your left, you're strong, and then extend the arms forward. Hold it. And then gently shift the weight so that you come straight and your right leg comes up. Hold it. And then release. And come halfway, and then come all the way down to forward fold. Again, gently bend the knees and bring the weight a little bit into your toes. And then let's put the feet mat apart and toes pointing up. Let's come to Malasana. So yogic squat, hands in front of your heart. And then extend the arms, and again we try to sit down. And if you need, help yourself with a hand or with both hands. Perfectly fine. And as you sit, find your way to Navasana. And again, this is just for a moment. So hold it. And then bring the feet parallel with the ground, and we go to sides. Alright? First we go right, then we go middle, and then we go left. Work with your breath and keep it strong. Give yourself a smile. This is just a moment and it will pass. Yeah, it will pass soon. Keep on doing. Keep on holding it strong. Okay, finally coming to the middle, opening the legs, bring the feet to the ground and Malasana. And from Malasana up to kind of a forward fold. Inhale, go up. As you exhale, sit down back to Malasana and Navasana. And then up and back, Malasana, Navasana. Inhale on your feet, kind of a forward fold, exhale down, repeat this movement. And enjoy, with or without hands. And then finally come to standing, interlace the finger behind your back. The feet are hips apart, parallel, and then bend the knees and gently bend forward. And keep your hands together and let them just fall. Let the gravitation do the work. And release the hands. Gently find your way onto the ground. Grab your knees and roll yourself onto your mat. Inhale. Take your legs up. The knees are bent and feet are together. The legs are together. So now we will go gently with both knees to the right side and to the left side. So the hands are straight on the ground. So we are really using this core. We are really using our strength. So let's do this movement a few times. Inhale middle and exhale to the side. And then bring the legs towards your chest. Flex the feet and take your head to your knees. Grab your elbows. Next, inhale, gently release. Hands onto the ground. Legs up. So we are touching now the sides of our legs, of our feet, right? We go right hand to the left side, left hand to the right side. And also I choose the fast pace because I want to build strength. So keep on working on it. And again, here you should feel your core muscles. And then release. Bring the hands underneath your hips. And legs are extended, coming down towards to the ground and up again. Okay, again, quite fast pace. We want to keep this lower back as much possible pulling towards to the ground. So the next movement is we are going back. So I have some blocks there, so I'm tapping the blocks, but you can also, of course, do it without the blocks. Inhale back the legs, exhale down, inhale, roll back, inhale, exhale, roll back. And yes. And then extend the legs, bring them towards to your forehead. Place your hands and come to shoulder stand just for a few moments. And then release the hands and gently roll your spine towards to your mat. Feet on the ground, and now we are just lifting the hips. It's the pelvic floor, just a little bit. Inhale up, exhale down. And finally release. Hands to your heels. And then inhale, hands goes back. Hips are lifting. Inhale back, exhale down. Continue. Stay. And then the last one. Bring the arms straight, extend to the sky, and then extend the right leg. And with the exhale, we will just release the hips towards the ground just a few times. Nice and strong. And then switch the sides, take the left leg up, and release the hips towards the ground. Just a few times. Nice and strong. Beautiful. And then release the spine and the hips to the ground. Open the knees, feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana. We are almost there. Just a few more movements. So take a breath. And then close the knees. Grab underneath your knees and roll yourself to seated posture. And then now this is the time where you can use your blocks or your books if you don't have blocks. So first we go Navasana. Again, this can be with the bent knees or with the straight legs, with the arms supported. There are many ways, many modifications you can choose. So, and then bring the hands on the blocks, legs crossed, and try to push yourself up from the ground. So what is important when you go into this lift? You are holding the knees and the feet as close to your body as possible. Make yourself like a ball, and then inhale, lift, exhale, release. Okay, back to Navasana. Hold it strong. And then one more time we go for a lift. So cross your legs, hands on your blocks. Inhale, lift up. And exhale. First Navasana, and then bring the hands back. Remove your blocks. So hands goes back, fingers pointing towards to yourself. Feet are hips apart, knees to the sky. Here we go again. Inhale, we'll lift up the hips, the pelvic floor. So we keep the head as it is. With the exhale, we lower down. And again, quite fast pace. So inhale up, exhale down. Use your breath. So I do it again 10 times, but you can do less or you can do more if you want. And then the last one, go very gently towards the ground and lift up the feet, just the toes from the ground, stay with heels, and shift your hips back between the hands. So now you felt the movement, and we are going here a little bit for the L sit, right? This is nice. First, we just forward fold a little bit. Paschimottanasana. Feel the length with every breath you take. So you see, I will take my blocks to my feet so that I can find even more length. With the next inhale, lift your head up, remove your blocks, place them in the middle of your thighs, place the hands, and then gently press the palms and lean a little bit forward with your shoulders, with your torso. Press them firmly, and as you inhale, lift up your butt. And exhale, come back. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, down. Up and down, up and down. Just a few times so that the body becomes the taste of this movement. Okay, release, and let's take the feet a little bit apart, just a little bit, and bend forward. And then bring your hands back so that just your fingers are on the ground, and go forward. So we will go forward. We try to lift up these fingers from the ground, right? And as we bend forward, we try to keep this nice straight line. So we just fold over as much as good for us, as much as we have this range of movement. But also this, we try to do it without a support. Learning some new patterns to our body. Beautiful. And then again, let's place the hands on our blocks, lean forward, and as you inhale, lift up the hips. And as you are up, you can lift up also one leg and then the other leg a few times. I think I'm doing 5 on each side. And then sit back. Breathe. Just staying here. If you need release some tension from the wrist, we go one more time up with the hips and with the legs. So first left leg, then right leg, left leg and the right leg. Keep on moving And then gently release. Bend the knees. Make yourself nice and small. Give yourself a hug. And then bring the hands back. And the feet are just a little bit apart from the ground. And then we extend them. So, and we go to open. So we go to wide-legged here. And also, again, I'm doing it in a quite fast pace. So open and then bring the legs together. Stay here. Move it. And make the last one with the nice open legs. And then bring them to the ground. Feel your hips. And forward fold. Just enjoy. So I've seen some people doing this with the support of the block. Like they place the block in front of them and just release the forehead on it. So if you're one of these people, just do it. You can also take, of course, something nice and more soft, like a pillow. And just stay a little bit. We are almost there. A few more minutes and we are finished. And then bring the hands back again. And stay on the fingertips, and then again we try to bend forward without the help of our hands. Just few times. We go forward and back. If you want to use the hands, no problem. Keep on doing. One more. Here we are. Bring the knees together. Hug yourself. And then the hands underneath your knees. So you can use hands or you can even grab your elbows. And you can even extend those legs if you want. If this is comfy for you, then you can enjoy it. If this is not comfy, then just bend the knees. And if this is not comfy, keep the hands and not holding the elbows. And then gently release. Lay back on your mat. Open the knees, feet together. Supta Baddha Konasana. And close the knees. Open them a little bit wider. And also open the arms to the side. And let's bring the knees to the right and gaze towards to the left. Just for a nice moment. And then switching the sides. And then bring the knees towards the chest. And find your Shavasana. Enjoy your Shavasana. 10 minutes is really nice. Afterwards, some happy baby if you want. Nice to see you here.